We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So here's Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Now a swing, oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. So his remarkable season continues, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Nick Markakis digging in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean...
And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. And that is 44 in a row now, as he has tied the all-time National League record.
Hey, not an easy thing to do. When you think about how long this game of baseball has been played, did it last this long to get 44 consecutive knocks in the National League?
It's one of those records, I'll tell you what. 44-game hit streak. Take a bow. Take your applause. This place is going nuts.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Smoke goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Jerko is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One-zero pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. On the season, Jerko is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Smoke ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now in the box, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So striding in, John Smoltz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Sullivan. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Garcia comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna.
Junior.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. He's done it. Ronald Acuna is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Two gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and here comes Andrew. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Woodruff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gary Sheffield. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hira ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now batting, Cody Sullivan. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch. Men on third with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lorenzo Cain goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. So here is Avisail Garcia, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Sullivan has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Garcia gloves it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Acuna digs in now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he pops it up. drifting just beyond the infield. Smoke over to his right, and that's the third out. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Shane Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 54 thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sheffield. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Set to deliver the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
1-0 the count. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad milestone there, D-Row. RBI number 1,100. And guess what? He just passed Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, who had 1,099 runs batted in.
Dan, you know whose poster I had above my wall as a kid growing up? That would be the hitman, Don Mattingly.
Donnie Baseball.
Without question, you pass this guy for anything you're doing.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first as they're able to take care of chipper. 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Garcia is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the break. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. And it's fouled away. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Braves 7 and the Brewers 1. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Andrew Jones. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Again, another foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as this is now a 7-run ball game. Plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Jerko has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Braves 8 and the Brewers 1. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Christian Yelich. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. You can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Out in front of it, strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Smoak is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Sheffield is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Brewers down to their final out now, and here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko, now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, he'll be in time to get him, and the Braves finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-2 tonight's final. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Smoltz wins his 23rd of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brandon Woodruff pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.